Students, next topic is digestion in the small intestine. Digestion in small intestine. And food is digestion in the stomach, and chyme form of the food is entered into the lumen of the small intestine, first part of the small intestine, which is called duodenum. In the duodenum, into the duodenum, food is entered with the help of the pyloric sphincter, and food is mixed with the chyme form of the food is mixed with the three types of the juices. These are intestinal juice, pancreatic juice, and the bile juice. And food is passes through the lumen of the small intestine, and because of the presentation of the peristaltic movements by the wall of the small intestine, food is mixed muscularis externus shows the movement, and at that time food is mixed with the three types of the juices. Now in the juices which is helpful for the digestion of the different particles consist of bicarbonates. What is the function of the bicarbonates? Bicarbonates present in the pancreatic juice provides the alkaline medium for the action of the enzymes. And duodenal cells also produces bicarbonates. These are the bicarbonates neutralize the gastric acid and it decreases the activity of the gastric acid. And what about the digestion of the proteins in the small intestine? Okay, amount of the protein digestion occurs in the stomach region by the help of the pepsin and converts into proteases and the peptones. Complete digestion is occurs in the region of the small intestine. Okay, enterokinase is the one of the activator enzyme. Enterokinase and produces by the intestinal mucosa. Enterokinase produces by intestinal mucosa. This is the enterokinase acts on the trypsinogen and converts into trypsin. Okay, enterokinase is the activator enzyme. Next, by the cause of the autocatalysis, trypsinogen is also converts into trypsin. Trypsin acts on the trypsinogen and converts into trypsin. In this way, trypsinogen is converts into trypsin. Chymotrypsinogen is also present in the pancreatic juice, that is converts into chymotrypsin by the action of the trypsin. Okay, students. Now, chyme is with the proteins and proteases and goes to the digestion by the help of the proteolytic enzymes, which are act as a proteolytic enzymes. These are trypsin, chymotrypsin, carboxypeptidase, aminopeptidase. Carboxypeptidase present in pancreatic juice. Okay, students. These are the enzymes acts on the proteins, peptones, proteases and converts into tripeptides and the dipeptides. Now, tripeptidase is the enzyme acts on the tripeptides and converts into dipeptides. Dipeptidase is the enzyme is present in the intestinal juice and acts on the dipeptides and finally converts into amino acids. Finally, proteins are converts into the amino acids. These are end products of the proteins. And under digestion of the fats, what about the digestion of the fats? This bile is secretes from the liver and reaches into the first part of the small intestine, that is called duodenum. And this is the bile juice combines with the food particles. Any amount of the fats present in the partially digested food and goes to the emulsification. Emulsification of the fats is occurs due to the bile salts, action of the bile salts. Bile salts are sodium and potassium, tarocholates, glycocholates. Glycocholates of sodium and potassium, tarocholates of sodium, potassium. And emulsified fats are converted into diglycerides by the action of the lipase. Lipase, intestinal juice present with the lipase, and lipase also present in the pancreatic juice. Pancreatic lipase is also called steatocin. Now, lipase acts on the diglycerides and converts into monoglycerides. Lipase acts on the monoglycerides and finally converts into fatty acids and glycerol. Understand? These are end products of the fats, digestion of fats. Next, another, what about digestion of the carbohydrates? Carbohydrates digestion. Okay, partial digestion is completed in the oral cavity. 30% of the starch by the action of the amylase enzyme or ptyalin and converts into maltose, which is disaccharide. And entire carbohydrates goes to the action by the amylase, which is present in the pancreatic juice, converts into disaccharides, maltose, sucrose, lactose. Okay, students, and disaccharides, these are the maltase, sucrase, lactase present in the intestinal juice, goes to the action on these disaccharides and converts into glucose, fructose, galactose. Okay, maltose formed with two glucose molecules, sucrose is with the glucose and the fructose, and lactose is with the glucose and the galactose. Finally, carbohydrates are converted into glucose, fructose and the galactose. Next, what about digestion of the nucleic acids? Nucleic acid also present in the food. Okay, these are nucleic acids are DNA and RNA. Nuclease enzyme present in the pancreatic juice goes to action on the DNA and RNA. Nucleic acid converts into nucleotides. And nucleotidase is present in nucleotidase and nucleoside present in the intestinal juice. Nucleotidase acts on the nucleotides, converts into nucleosides and phosphates. Another, nucleosides goes to the digestion by the action of the nucleosidase and finally converts into sugars and the bases. Sugars and the bases are the end products after the digestion on the nucleic acids. And digestion of carbohydrates and finally converts into simple sugars, glucose, fructose and galactose. And proteins goes to the digestion and finally converts into amino acids. These are amino acids, glucose, fructose, galactose and the fatty acids, glycerol and sugars, nitrogen bases are end products after the physiology of digestion.